Ladies and gentlemen, what's good? We're back with another Call of Duty mobile video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. You guys likely saw I had the opportunity to watch Party Stage 3. That's actually something that's happened for the first time ever. And over the past weekend, I was watching the EU gameplay and started to see more and more of an appearance that I have never seen at all in the competitive scene. But it's not super surprising because this weapon has received buffs for probably like 4 of the last 6 seasons in some small way or another. The Peacekeeper has quickly become a top tier assault rifle, and based on the amount that we saw it over the weekend, looking like it might actually be the best assault rifle in COD Mobile right now. Hope you guys do enjoy the video. We made sure to snag the build for the Peacekeeper from one of the pro players as well, so we'll be sure to throw that up. But without any more talking, we'll go ahead and hop in the action. We're underway going into this. I think my favorite to win, probably Light. Didn't really expect them to take down Nova. I felt like Nova was the team to beat, so them being able to handle things in 4 games was pretty impressive. And as I say that, they come away with 0 of the initial hard point time and getting slayed out pretty hard. So just throw my predictions out the window and we'll see where the game takes us.
But Factory, it's right around the corner. And Hez, oh my goodness, get just absolutely through the window, just absolutely can.
That was that was an absolute beam right there. He might get caught on the rotation here as well. I believe that's Donlai who's going to get spotted on the hop up right there. Nearly gets the turn onto Star, but he's going to be able to win the gunfight. And right now they are locking up all the hardpoint time on both P1 and P2. This Light team trying to make these rotations, but every time they try to enter the hardpoint, immediately shut down and left and right. The SMGs are absolutely running the map right now, and they're having a tough time getting some footing. Lydia at 12 and 2 right now. She's going absolutely ham.
The Peacekeeper, we don't see it. It's a high skill gun, high skill reward. And I think we've seen Saturns use it. Maybe like a handful of players really utilize it to its potential. But you got top blue, and that's primarily the big key is start somewhere. Why not here?
Yeah, Rondo's waiting for the reinforcements, but Marky sneaks on downstairs, go ahead and wipes him off, and we'll get traded before teammate hops on the hard point. Donlai trying to do everything he can, securing some map control right here over on the tank, and as usual, he's hitting beams with that Peacekeeper in hand. Starting to see that more and more, and honestly, I think at this point in the competition, we're seeing probably more Peacekeeper than any other AR. Obviously, the CBR definitely probably the gun that we're going to see the most throughout the entirety of the competition, but that's definitely seeming to be the long-range weapon of choice outside the SKS. Slayer sitting on full streaks right now, and that was a big full 60 for Light. They were in a rough spot, but I don't think they gave up a single second of hard point time over on P3 right there, and they're going to need a break right here to try to minimize the damage from Illuminati. Sliding the corners, Donlai. I think maybe a hip fire from Star is actually going to land there. And they are definitely still in control of this one.
Yeah, they are indeed. Now the box compromised. Starker just literally prone to where the communication, where the comms. I cannot believe my guy just literally jumping and galloping right into that P4 rotation. They do get the break, but I mean, there's got to be a little bit more communication right on the outskirts of the box. Nonetheless, the break is in. We got a P1 reset coming through, and 4 Hills in. Didn't start off looking like it was going to be a tie game this far in, but it's getting a little interesting now that the side of Light has been able to close the gap. And we'll see if they can get a little bit off of P1, because the first time around, they didn't get anything but, what, 1, 2, 3 points?
They did not, but that's 4 in the feed right there for Light, and that should be a free break. It looks like they're actually going to maybe push out for map control instead, and they will be able to get that hard point time. Lydia getting the wall bang from Slayer right there, and it's still uninhabited for right now. Lydia top fragging for the lobby at 22 and 13. Slayer on the opposite side doing everything he can to keep his team in it. And it remains a tie game, and looking like this is going to be one of those that goes down to the wire. 3 in the feed, make it 4 as breaks to drops as well. Slayer hopping up to the top side, and some scrap time here should give Light a little bit of a lead, but already looking to push out to P2, and that gas station control for Nev can be something they have to deal with if they want to make the cross in.
It's kind of funny because Rihan comes into the girls' league every single day we have it, and he's like, spectate Kumi. She's the best girl COD player. Bro, you are literally never here for Lydia's games, and this is why I tell you every time that Angels aren't playing right now when you tell me to spectate the best girl COD mobile player. Lydia is frying. We're here in Europe, stage 3. And girl is absolutely fragging out right now. 26 and 14 on the hill on a 3 combo. Got some objective time to go with it. A rockin' 77 seconds. Hunter killer out. Does get dropped there. Maybe pushed a little bit aggressively out. But helping her team take the lead potentially to win in the winners bracket finals. And potentially move on to the grand finals as well.
Lydia pushing out. It's the early rotation for Light right here. Lost that lead that they'd managed to snag just a little bit of over on P1. Marky in the top sides receiving the beams from Lydia. 1 HP. Backs up, trying to regen, and right now they need to push up for this tank control. Donlai sitting back. Beams from the back coming out of Slayer, and he's going to be able to find 2. That's a big feed for Light. It's definitely been very back and forth, and both teams have done a really solid job of holding these hard points once they've been able to get it locked down, with the exception of maybe P4, where we saw a really big break coming out of Light. As I say that, we do have the break coming in for Illuminati, but right back in goes Donlai and teammates. Lydia's going to be able to find 2, trying to break in. Star Ricker's going to win the gunfight on the top side, and that's going to be hard point control for Illuminati once again.
But Rondo, he's going to hold for the last little bit of scrap time. It's going to put him right above 200. Look at him, a man sitting on plenty of streaks galore. Now is the UAV budget for this cluster strike. It's going to give him info. It's also going to be a denial tool now as we're getting geared up for a big P4. This is a make or break moment here for the side of Light and Illuminati. They have put themselves in the driver's seat. They're not looking back. They're going to get the break, and it is certainly looking like they might be able to close it out here if they can continue to hold this break.
Rondo's sitting on a 10 spree right now, and that's not even counting any of the score streak or operator kills that he's gotten so far. So he is already cycled back to his cluster strike, and he's still picking up more. He's about back on his way to another Pred missile as well. 26 for him. I heard the sound of the 15 streak, and I'm pretty sure he got at least 3 or 4 more after that. So were it not for the kills needing to be gun kills, it'd probably be on a nuke right now. But man, oh man, that last cluster should likely seal the deal, as he has been unstoppable in the second half of this game. Not enough time for them to close it out there on P4, but you got to think that cluster strike should leave a wide open P1, and more than likely teammates going to make that entry on in and capitalize, as we do have the win going in for Team Illuminati.